Back in the early 1970s, under President Richard Nixon, the science advisor to Richard Nixon was proposing that all the food that we, the United States, export to Africa should be laced with infertility chemicals in order to halt the population growth of Africa. And of course, Nigeria being one of the most rapidly expanding populations in the world to this day. How far back does this agenda go to this anti-human mass murder agenda, you think?
Well, I mean, we can trace things like that through centuries, but definitely at the beginning of 20th century, eugenics was a fashionable attitude.
True.
And it was part of U.S. government policy. It still is. So that whole thing about depopulating Africa and keeping them under control as far as fertility, that was explicitly written as late as, I believe, 80s. In the Kissinger memo that was declassified, the population control memo. So that was all written about, oh yeah, well, that third world country, we can't let them multiply. And so here are the strategies that we're going to use, including vaccination, was very much on their agenda. And then, of course, Planned Parenthood and stuff like that.
So if I were to summarize the U.S. foreign policy, it's we can't let Iran have nuclear weapons and we can't let Africans have babies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
There you go. Right. Foreign policy.
Yeah. And if anybody runs contrary to that, we do regime change.
Right.
So anyway, so that's our foreign policy in a nutshell. So it goes back quite a lot of decades, and of course, Margaret Sanger and the whole Planned Parenthood thing was very much overtly eugenicism, and it was fashionable. It was celebrated.
Still is celebrated. Yeah,
still is, and they continue the same policies. They just renamed them into more politically acceptable slogans such as, family planning and diversity.
Women's reproductive health.
Reproductive health, yes, reproductive health.
Right.
And vaccination, of course, is, it's for them, it's a religion. And again, comes back to Satanism because it's injection of poisons and nasty poisons. They're witch's brews. If you read the ingredients, if you read the process, how they make them, you're like, on what planet other than in the scary fairy tales do we read this kind of stuff?